And just breathe.
Just believe. Just believe. Just breathe. Just believe.
Think about really stretching that block out in front of you. Hands are on top. And your hips are back towards your heels. And you're pushing down on that block a little bit to activate the arms. And just give me 2 rounds of your nice 4-second breath in. And out. And in. And out. And make your way to tabletop. Excuse me, early morning cough. It's active this morning. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet flat. Draw the heart forward, drop the navel towards the floor, look forward. And then exhale round and tuck your toes under and really anchor your hands and your knees and round. And back and forth. So as you do cow, feet go flat. And then as you do cat, toes tuck under. Just work at your own pace with your own breath, remembering to really anchor through the knees and the hands, push the back up to the ceiling. And feel like you're pulling the hands back towards the knees as you draw your heart through. You've got 1 more of each. And then meet me in your tabletop. Bring your knees out wide, bring your feet towards the edges of the mat, so much so that even your pinky is off the mat, and then meet me in a nice wide leg down dog. So the pinky toes are off the mat maybe, you're nice and wide. Fingers turn out slightly, toes turn in slightly. And you should feel that on the outsides of the shins. Keep thinking sits bones, the highest point to the ceiling. Your heart is drawing back towards your thigh bones. And see if you can swivel the inside thighs towards the ceiling. So an internal rotation of those thighs, you should feel a little different sensation on the outsides of those legs. Really strong foundation through those hands. And then gently walk your feet back to hip width, normal down dog position. And pedal out your feet. Ooh, deep calf stretch this morning. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And right leg floats up behind you. Open it out to the side. And give me some ankle circles. Keep the leg nice and straight. Ankle circles in the other direction. And then bring your knee to your chest. And then stretch it 1 more time to 3-legged. And then land it in your lunge. Knee to chest, bring it all the way down. Beautiful. If you have your blocks handy, grab your blocks on either side of your foot. So you can come up onto your fingertips here And make that lovely straight line from crown to tail to heel. Try to get your knee and the front leg over the ankle. And we're going to try to drop the navel down and forward into a little back bend. So look forward and then exhale round, lift the belly and lift the legs up an inch. Back and forth with your breath. Bring it through to cow. Exhale it up to cat. Pull that belly up to the ceiling 2 more times. Keep your tailbone tucked underneath your body towards the front of the mat there. And 1 more of each. And then just hold. If you can check the strength of your torso this morning and just hover the fingers off of that block. Firm up your back leg. And when you're ready, move the blocks out of the way, put your hands down and step forward. You can make your way to the front a few steps if you like. And then fold it down. Bend your knees deeply. Wrap your hands around your calves and just fold your chest into those legs. And again, even though you're here, try to tuck your tailbone down towards your feet and pull your lower belly in. And we're going to bring the hands around to the front of the shins and then go to a half lift. Bring your hands to the front and straighten your legs and give me a half lift. Back of the legs getting a lovely stretch. And let's come down and bring them back to the calves, bend and fold. Lovely stretches this morning. Really relax here. Keep the tailbone active though, pulling forward. And then back to the shins and back to a half lift. Try to lengthen your tailbone back, your head stretching forward. How much space can you give me between the vertebrae here? And then fold it in, put your hands down to the floor. Relax. And we're rolling up slowly, 1 bone at a time. Tailbone, remember head is last. Tailbone, keep pulling your tailbone down towards your feet and keep rolling up. Ooh, beautiful, arms up and swan dive down. Come up to your half lift. Come on down and walk back to plank. Nice straight plank, belly button in, tuck your tailbone forward. Push the heels back, lengthen your head forward. And just 3 breaths here. Spread those beautiful fingers. And then knees down. Bend your elbows, chest down. And then you're all the way down. Beautiful. Your hands should be right around shoulders. Take them out like a little tripod spider. And then peel your chest off the floor by pushing your pubic bone down. Your elbows are up to the sky like little spiders. You're squeezing the seat underneath you and pushing that pelvic floor beautifully and grounded. You'd like to go right and left and move your elbows and your head a little bit. That feels good for your back this morning. Remember, your height is personal. If you'd rather do Cobra and just do a passive back stretch, Donna, you can stay right there if coming up a little higher is not for you today. And then when you're ready, let's meet back in tabletop and come back to down dog. And when you're ready, you're going to float those left toes up to the sky and ankle circles. Equal distribution between those lovely arms, and reverse your ankles. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Bend it in, bring it to the chest, bring it into a plank for a hot second. One more three-legged dog, please. Stretch it up, and then we're going to land it between those hands. And take your blocks. So really firm up that back leg. Check your knee is over your front ankle, and then draw your heart forward. And then exhale round, pull the belly, lift the legs slightly. 3 more, please. Remember to exhale in the rounded shape, inhale forward. Last one here. And then come back to your neutral spine with that nice straight line, head, tailbone to the heel. Let's take a little fingers hovering off the blocks for a second. Check you're really firming up those thighs here. Belly is off of the thigh. And then when you're ready, move those blocks off to the side. Take your hands down and come back to plank. Beautiful. Let's lift the right toes and put them on the back of your left heel. And just rock your heels forward and back. And change sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring me a nice down dog and then walk it forward nice and slow to your hands. Go stroll. And then when you're ready, hands to your calves and fold it in. Again, even though you're folding down your torso, tuck your tailbone towards your feet. Pull your lower belly in. Getting a nice lengthened lower back here, Donna. Feel hopefully recovered after this class. Come up to a half lift, hands to shins. Straighten your legs, straighten your back, look forward. And then fold it down, hands go around to those nice juicy calves. And one more time, hands to shins. Push the thighs back. And then even here, try to rotate your inner thighs inwards. Fold it down. Hands to the floor, and let's do one more roll up. Super slow, tuck your tailbone down, roll up, belly in. Oh, beautiful. Stay the way you're facing. I'm just turning to face you. Gonna bring your right knee up for a hug. And then we're going to meet in our tree pose. So your tree pose can be here with the toe, ankle on the inside of your shin, or below the knee, or above the knee. Ooh. If you'd like to challenge yourself this morning, you can close your eyes. Oh yeah, feel that wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. And be kind to yourself.
Keep closing and opening your eyes and feeling the difference on that standing leg. Firm up the inside thigh, push the foot into the inside thigh. If you'd like to expand your branches, take them out. Try to bring energy through the floor, up through that leg, through the crown of your head. Gravity has you. And then gently return, hug your knee first. And then bring it down. Beautiful, other side. So put that foot wherever you're comfortable to do so. Check your pelvis is level, you're not hiking up too much on that bed leg side. Breathe, and maybe close your eyes. Yep. Keep trying that. Feel the difference. Yeah. Just shows you what your eyeballs do for you, doesn't it? Expand your branches. Again, especially you, Gina, with all your gardening, you've got those roots going down into the floor. Bring up that energy. All the way through the head, the fingertips. And then gently bring that knee back in for a little hug. And let it go. Turn to the side of your mat. I'm going to take the right leg all the way back to crescent lunge. So you're upright with your torso, your back leg is lifted. I'm going to try a little bit of an extra strength move. Interlace your hands together. Bring your biceps next to your ears and lean forward. So you're in again that straight line, hands, head, tailbone, heel. Hug your head with those beautiful arm bones. Stay here for another 2 breaths. Really strong on that front leg, I know. Come on, stay. Yeah, not easy, not easy. Take the hands down on either side of your foot and walk your back foot in. Oh, let's go other side. Left leg back and rise to your crescent lunge. So just really stretch the back leg, that left leg, further back than you think. Knee over your ankle in the front. Interlace your hands, biceps by ears, and lean forward. 3 strong breaths here. In. And out. 2 more times. Last time. And hands down. Oh, strong pose this morning. How are we doing? Let's bring back to plank. Push that floor away, squeeze the booty under. And let's do a child's pose. I think we deserve a child's pose after that strong crescent. This song kind of encourages you to move your torso right and left. Dance your child's pose. And when you're ready, meet me in a quadruped. lift up to down dog. And walk to your hands. Tippy toe, nice and easy. Yogi squat, heels on the mat, toes off, and sit down. If you ever wanted to sit on a block in your yoga squat, you can sit on a block if you like. I want you to focus in on your root chakra, so your tailbone, the root. The root of that tailbone is pushing into the block. Push your knees open, shine your heart forward. Just breathe here. For 4, 3, 2, remove your block, put it in front of your chest here. Nice and slow, hands down, right leg back only. And then turn to your leg. Feel free to drop your knee into your lizard pose. And then just turn your chest to that right side. And when you're ready, let's meet back in that yogi squat, and then we'll do the other side lizard. So just lift up the back leg, bring it forward, bring that block back again if you'd like to sit on your block. So you know if it's a challenge to do this move, the block is helpful. Your tailbone is trying to root down through the block to the mat, to the floor. Stay for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, remove the block, hands down, right leg back. And you're in your lizard pose, turn to the knee. If you'd like to drop your back knee on that right side, feel free. Open your chest, lean back a little bit. Getting a nice hip flexor stretch here. Keep spiraling your heart towards the ceiling. And one more time in your yogi squat. I know you're loving that, Gina. Come on, let's go. Take that block, stand it tall, sit on it. Tailbone connected to that block. Just hold it for 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and stand up. Oh, wow. Turn to the side, face me, nice wide feet. Take that block, put it right down in front of you, and put your hands on it. Let's transfer the weight a little bit forward onto the toes and then back to the heels. And just feel all the feels there. Your legs again are pushing up with your sits bones. Try to take some powerful energy from Mother Earth. Bring that up through the arches. And then go right and left a little bit without bending your knees. And then you should feel your inner thighs. And then maybe walk your hands back underneath your body. If you have the block, you can walk the block back. Bring the block back under your heart and give me a half lift. So you're straightening the back, very strong legs here, and then hands to hips, belly tight, stand up. Ooh, awesome job. Turn your right foot forward. Bend into your right leg. And you're in warrior two. So just stretch those fingertips for me. You need to change your stance and go a little longer. Move your back foot in 45 degrees. And let's do reverse warrior. Left hand to the leg. Stretch it over. Open up through that side body. Back to warrior two. And then we're going to come down to side angle. You can bring your block. You can also come in a little narrower. Straighten the leg. Reach for your block. And we're here. And again, I want you to think energy coming from the floor through your arches. Plug your shoulder bones back into the back. Pull your belly in tight. And top hand lifts you back up again. And come back to the center with your feet. And let's go to the other side. Left toes out and bend. Warrior two. You need to change your foot to 45 degrees slightly, you can. Maybe the front heel intercepts the arch of the back foot. And then reverse warrior, bring the hand back, stretch, stretching that side body. And when you're ready, come on up. You can go a little bit narrower, straighten that leg, grab your block into your side angle. That wasn't a very pretty transition right there on my behalf, but there you go. Sometimes life's not pretty. Long as we get there, right? Again, nice strong legs. Kneecaps lifted. Shoulder bones down in your back body. Heart spiraling towards the ceiling. Top hand lifts you out. And back to the front with those feet. And one more time, come on down. Come up to a half lift and heel toe your feet in. Bend your knees and come down onto your seat. We are in final resting pose. When you're ready, let's just do a little passive bridge. And then we'll be resting pose. Remember, it's your yoga bridge. Put your elbows down. Glue your heels down and lift up. And then if you like, you can slide your shoulder blades together. So you're squeezing a pencil and interlace your hands. Try to push your hands down really strong into the mat, or you can stay with the elbow sensation. Breathe into those lungs. Try to get a nice straight line, hips to knees. And then very slowly lower the shoulder blades flat, bra strap, mid back, lower back, hug your knees, and give me some little right and left rocks. And we are in our final resting pose, whatever that is for you. It can be your regular Shavasana. You have two blocks. Feels really nice to put your calves on the blocks. And just make sure they're completely relaxed. Blanket is lovely.
or your jacket back on again. And you're just gonna maybe give yourself a few minutes to rest there. Let the gravity have you. You have no effort here. Just absorb what you did in your body. I'll leave you for a few minutes. Namaste, beautifuls.